Good morning, students. In the last lecture of the object-oriented programming, we learned the concept of stream classes. In the last lecture, we have started our last unit, that is file operation. In that, we studied the stream classes and the different methods that are used to implement the file operations such as open method, close method, get method, put method. These are the different stream classes methods that are used for implementing the file operations. We know that the files are used to store the data in a storage device permanently. We require the file for storing the data in a permanent manner. File handling provides a mechanism to store the output of a program in a file and to perform various operations on it. The file handling process or the file handling mechanism provides the way to store the output of your program into one file. For that purpose, we create a file and write the output of the program into that particular file. And we also perform the different operations on that particular file. Then in the last lecture, we discussed about a stream class. A stream is an abstraction that represents a device on which operations of input and output are performed. A stream can be represented as a source or the destination of characters of infinite length depending on its uses. Stream is nothing but collection of characters. Stream is nothing but sequence of characters. In a C++, we have a set of file handling methods. These include ifstream, opstream and fstream. These classes are derived from fstream base and from the corresponding iostream class. And these classes designed to manage the disk files and declared in fstream, and therefore we must include the fstream and therefore we must include this file into any program related with file handling. There are three important classes for the file handling, that are ifstream, offstream and fstream. And these three classes are derived from the base class fstream base. So, if you want to do any program related with the file handling, then you must include these files into your program. Now, in this lecture, we will see our next point, that is opening files, closing files, reading from and writing to the files. In short, C++ provides us with these four operations related with the file handling, that is opening file, closing file, reading file and writing file. For example, if you want to create a file, then the open method, open operation is performed. Then you want to close any already opened file, then the close operation is performed. Then next, if you want to read the contents of the file, then the read operation is performed. And when you want to write any data to that particular file, then write operation is performed. Now we will see how to perform these operations on a file. First, we will see how to open and close a particular file. Generally, if we are using files in a program, then we must think about the name of the file. Name is the identifier of the file. We can identify easily the file by using its name. And then the structure of a file and opening mode of a file. That means if you are using any files in your program, then at that time you think about the name of the file, that structure of that particular file, and opening mode of that particular file. That is, that mode is either read or write or both read and write. Then the file name is a string with at the most 8 characters. The file is nothing but a string. String means collection of alphabets. The file name is a collection of alphabets. Consider any name of the file. For example, there is one file employee. That employee is an file name, and that file name contains the number of alphabets. So, file name is a string. It can have optional 3 characters for the extension, and both, that is file name and the extension, are separated by dot. We know that while we are going to store any file on your device, at that time there are 3 characters. That is, first is the file name, the name of the file, then dot operator, and after the dot there is an extension. For example, your file is of the type Microsoft Office, Word file, then that having a extension doc. If your file is of PDF type, then that having a extension .pdf. This is the basic introduction of the file. Now, let's start with our file operations. First operation is opening file. To open a file stream is created, then linked to the file which has 2 parts, primary and extension. For example, there is one file x.cpp. Then here x is a file name and .cpp is an extension of that particular file. A file stream is defined by using classes appstream, offstream and appstream, which are present in a header file appstream.h. I already told that if you are doing any program related with the file handling, then you must include the appstream.h library. These classes are used depending on the operation read or write. Depending on the file operation, you are using these classes into your program. When a file is opened for write only, then a new file is created if there is no file exists of that name. If your file is opened for write mode or in a write mode, then a file is first created if there is no existing file of that particular name. For example, if you are open any file, for example XYZ file in a write mode, then the system checks the file list. If the XYZ file is not exist into the system, then the new XYZ file is created in a write mode. That means XYZ file is open in write mode. When we want to write certain text or the information, then the file should be created and opened, and even if you want to read the contents from the file, then the file should be open. Suppose when we want to write any information to the file, then the file must open. Or if you want to read the contents of the particular file, then at that condition, the file must be open. In C++, a file can be opened in 2 ways. In a C++, the file can be opened into two ways. First one is the opening the file by using the constructor, and second one is the opening the file using open member function. The files are opened in a C++ by using two ways. In the first way, you are using a constructor. By using that constructor, you are opening a file, and the second method is by using a open function. Let us see in detail. First method is the opening file we open. If you want to perform any operation on a file, then at that time the file should be open. As we know that the constructor is used to initialize an object while it has been created. We know the use of constructor. Constructor is a special member function whose task is to initialize the object of the class. That means a constructor is used to initialize the object whenever that object of the class is created. Here is a constructor is used to initialize the file name which is used with the file stream object. The creation of a file using file stream object involves following steps. For creating any file using file stream object, we must follow. First, we want to create a file stream object using different stream classes. We know that there are three classes: ifstream, obstream and appstream. By using these classes, we are creating a file stream object. We know that ifstream is used for inputting the file contents, obstream is used for output. Next, appstream object is used for both input and output. Then in the second step, we need to identify the file stream. Basically, the file stream is identified by using the file name. For example, ifstream ob. That means this statement specifies that ob1 as an ifstream object and attaches the file stud.dat for reading purpose, for input purpose, because here we are using the class ifstream. We know that the ifstream is used to provide the input. Here the ob1 object is an ifstream object which inputs the file stud.dat. Here is an stud.dat file. That file is inputted by using ifstream class to consider another one example. If you are using a statement obstream ob2 stud.dat, that means it opens a file in a output mode, that is in a write mode into our program. That means into your program the stud.dat. This is the first mechanism to opening a file by using a constructor. In short, generally the open operation performed on an object of one of these classes is to associate it to real time. This procedure is known the open a file. We can open a file using two ways. In the first way, we are using a constructor at the time of object creation and using a open function. This is the open the file by using the program. This is the basic program of the file. We know that if you are doing any program related with the file operation, then you must include these two files. First one, you must include the library or the class AppStream class, and second one is the IOStream class. Then see in a main function here OpStream OB1 stud.dat, next AppStream OB2 stud.dat. Then there is one string define which having a size 19. So if you are writing any data to that particular file, then first it simply displays obj. So how write the data to the file? This is student database. This string is written to the stud.dat file. Then if you getting the contents of the file, that means the string of that particular file one by one. So here we are using a loop, while loop. Then in a while loop we are simply passing the second object. That means if you are reading the contents of the file, so here the stud.dat file is there, that file is inputted here, and by using a getLine function we are reading the string one by one, and then the reading contents are displayed. So while you are executing this particular program, you will get the output as this is student database. First we are writing this is by using a In short, in this program, there are two objects, OB1 and OB2. These are the two objects in this program. Then, two different streams are working on the same file. Here, OpStream and IfStream, we are applying the two stream classes into a same file. In the next figure, you will get the clear idea about this program. Here in this program, by using the OB1, we are writing the contents to the stud.dat file, and by using a OB2, we are reading a information which is written in a stud.dat file. And when a stream object expires, then the connection with a file is closed automatically. That is when the program to print the message into file, we use the statement OB database. This is displayed on a file or the console window. This is the program. I was already explained that. Then next we will see the second method for opening file by using a open member function. Here the file is opened explicitly by using a open function instead of constructor. In the last method, when we are creating an object of any class, then automatically the constructor function called and object object values are initialized with that particular object. But in this case, we are opening a file explicitly by using a open member function. What is the syntax for opening a? Then in the next statement, we want to connect a stream to that particular file. Stream to that particular file. So we want to write the second statement. Here is a stream object that we are already created, dot open, and here we want to specify for the open function, we want to specify the file name. For example, here we are creating an object of upstream class OF file, and by let's see another one example. Here we are using a stream class, that is OF stream, that having a object O file, and by using that stream class object we are calling a open function, and for that open function there is an parameter, that is file name. Here the teacher file is opened O file object. Same here, another one example is here. See this example, here is an also upstream class having two objects, O file and O of out. These are the two objects, and by using these two objects we are opening two different files, that is teacher and student. This is the use of open function. The open function is used to open a file. This is having a syntax. First we want to define a stream class, after that we are creating an object of that particular stream class. Then object dot open, and for that open function we are passing a argument as a file name. For example, upstream O file, and by using this O file object which is created by using upstream class, by using O file object we are opening a file teacher. This is the example of open member function. Let's see one example. See this example. In a main function, here we are creating the object upstream out file. Out file is an object of a class upstream. Then by using that out file object we are opening a file emp name, and we are writing the names to that particular file. This emp name file contains the Ganesh, Mahesh, Haresh and Dinesh. These four names are written to that particular file. Then here is a close function. By using the close function we are closing that particular file. Then next, another one file is opened by using that particular out file object, out file dot open account ACC file is open, and on that particular file we are writing the contents 001, 002, 003, 333 and 444, and by using the close method we are closing that particular file. Then the contents of the file are read one by one. Then for reading the contents of the file we need the input stream class. The input stream class is created by using a appstream class in file. Then in file dot open employee name. First we are reading the contents of the emp name file. Then the simply one message is displayed, name of the employee, and by using the while loop we are displaying a data line by line. Then this class is closed. Again we want to read the contents of the second file, account. Then this account file is also read by using a while loop one by one. One by one the line gets displayed of the second class. So after execution of this program you will get the output of first it will display the contents of the first file, that is employee. Then after that it will display the contents of the account number file. First it will display the contents of the first file, after that it will display the contents of second file, and the file contents are read by using a loop statement, that is file. This is the program for opening two files with the same stream and storing the contents to that particular file. This is the opening file method. Now we will see the second operation of the file, that is closing file. In the first program we already see the close function, which is used to close a particular file, which is used to terminate a execution of the particular file. Let's see in detail this operation, closing file. To close a file we should use the input and output stream object name. For closing any file we need the stream object name. For example, ob1.close and ob2.close. Here the member function close is used to close a file which has been opened either for reading or writing or the both purpose. The close member function is mainly used to close a particular file which is already open in a particular mode. The close function is not contain any argument. The close member function does not have any argument. It is called explicitly as shown above. It is also called automatically by the destructor function. How the constructor is automatically called, in that same way the destructor function is automatically called. Let's see one program. See this program. Here in this program the working of close function is shown. First here employee file is open. In that employee file the name and salary are written to that particular employee file. Then here the close method is applied. By using an object of a stream class we are applying a close method. That means that object is automatically closed by the compiler. Here the employee file is opened, and after the operation is performed, after the write operation is performed, that particular file is closed by using a close method. Here also and here also close method is applied. First here data is written to that particular file, and after that reading the contents of the file, and after completion of reading the contents of that particular file again the close method is applied. In short, the close method is used to close a particular file which is already open. For example, if you are executing this program you will get the output as, first you want to enter the employee name, then salary of the employee, then after here two employee names and the salary is inputted. In today's lecture we were seeing that the two operations, that is first opening a file, the file is opened in a two ways. In the first method, you are using a constructor for opening a file. That means when you are creating the object, at that time automatically file gets open. And in the second method, you are using a open member function. After that, we were seeing the second operation of the file. Any file which is already open, then there you are using the close method.